Assalamu alaikum. Students, hope you all are fine. Today we are here to study the identification of fishes. In this lecture, we will study about some specific fishes from some selected families. As there are many type of fishes, but we have selected some fishes to elaborate here. Let's start the lecture, the identification of fishes. In this lecture, we will study about the identification, the adoptive behaviors of some fishes, and their specific characters. I hope this lecture will also helpful in the practical study. Our today's contents are consist on the family Cyprinidae, family Clupidae, family Candidae, spinnerate fishes, and exotic species. Let me start with the family Cyprinidae. Three fishes are present in the family Cyprinidae. The first one is the Labiorohita, second is the Catla, and the third is Labiocalabasu, with their common names written forward. The first is the Rahu from the family Cyprinidae. The Rahu is a large silver-colored fish of typical cyprinid shape. With a conspicuously arched head, adults can reach a maximum weight of 45 kg and maximum length of 2 meters, but average around 1 by 2 meters. The Rahu occurs in rivers throughout much of northern and central and eastern India, Pakistan, Bangladesh, Nepal, and Myanmar, and has been introduced into some of the rivers of peninsular India and Sri Lanka. The next fish of the family Cyprinidae is the Catla. It is also known as the major South Asian carp, is an economically important South Asian freshwater fish in the carp family Cyprinidae. It is native to rivers and lakes in northern India, Bangladesh, Myanmar, Nepal, and Pakistan, but has also been introduced elsewhere in South Asia and is commonly farmed. Catla is a fish with large and broad head, a large protruding lower jaw, and upturned mouth. It has large grayish scales on its dorsal side and whitish on its belly. It reaches up to 182 cm or 6.0 feet in length and 38.6 kg in weight. Catla is a surface and mid-water feeder. Adults feed on zooplankton using large gill rackers, but young ones on both zooplankton and phytoplankton. Catla attains sexually maturity at an average age of 2 years and an average weight of 2 kg. Labiocalabasu is also belongs to the family Cyprinidae. Mostly its characteristics are related to the Labiorohita or Rahu. There is no more distinguish in the Rahu and Labiocalabasu. Only the shape of the body and the scale color are different. The next family is the family Clupidae. The two species of family Clupidae will be discussed. The first one is the Gudosia chapra and the second is Tinulosia elisha. Gudosia chapra. Gudosia chapra or the Indian river shad is a species of fish in the family Clupidae. Occurring in rivers of India and Bangladesh, draining to the Bay of Bengal, and also reported from Pakistan and Nepal. Outside the rivers, it also occurs in ponds, beels, ditches, and in undated fields. Second is the Tenulosa elisha. Tenulosa elisha is also known as the elisha, hilsa, hilsa herring, or hilsa shad. It is a species of fish related to the herring in the family Clupidae. It is a very popular and sought after food fish in the Indian subcontinent. It is the national fish of Bangladesh and state symbol in the Indian states of West Bengal and Tripura. The fish contributes about 12% of the total fish production and about 1.15% of GDP in Bangladesh. On 6 August 2017, Department of Patents, Design and Trademarks Inter and Ministry of पता नहीं जुबान ना क्यों नहीं बंद. The next is the Tenulosa elisha. It is also known as the Hilsa herring or Hilsa shad, is a species of fish related to the herring in the family Clupidae. It is very popular and sought after food fish in the Indian subcontinent. It is the national fish of Bangladesh and state symbol in the Indian state of West Bengal and Tripura. The fish contributes about 12% of the total fish production and about 1.1% of GDP in Bangladesh. About 450,000 people are directly involved in the catching of the fish as a large part of their livelihood. Around 4 to 5 million people are indirectly involved with the trade of this fish. Next is the family Candidae. The family Candidae have the four species Channa marulis, Channa striata, Channa punctata, and Channa gachua. The first is the Channa marulis. Channa marulis or bull sea eye snakehead or great snakehead. It is a large species of snakehead native to South Asia. Populations in Southeast Asia are now regarded as separate species. It has been introduced to the United States where it is considered as invasive species. Next is the Channa striata. Channa striata, the striped snakehead, is a species of snakehead fish. It is also known as the common snakehead, chevron snakehead, or snakehead murrel, and generally referred simply as mudfish. It is native to South and Southeast Asia and has been introduced to some Pacific islands also. The next is the Channa punctata. Channa punctata is the spotted snakehead. It is a species of snakehead and found in the Indian subcontinent and nearby areas ranging across Afghanistan, Pakistan, India, Sri Lanka, Nepal, Bangladesh, Myanmar, and Tibet. Its natural habitats are swamps, ponds, and brackish water systems. It is a fish of high food value and has little value as aquarium fish. Channa punctatus normally grows to around 15 cm in length, but males up to 31 cm have also been captured. The spotted snakehead is listed as least concern in IUCN due to lack of major threats to this species population. The species is mainly a carnivore. Favorite food of this species is other small fishes, yolk flies, and fish larvae. In its natural habitat, it consumes crustaceans, mollusks, insects, small fishes, semi-digested materials, and sometimes plants. Its feeding habitat changes seasonally. The intensity of feeding is low in mature fishes during the spawning period. Juvenile fish has constant habit of food. Channa Gechua. The dwarf snakehead is a species of fish in the family Chanidae. The name dwarf snakehead is also used for several other species of small snakeheads, and this is the native to freshwater habitats in southern Asia, where it has a wide distribution from Iraq to Indonesia. This fish is considered to be a species complex, a group of several closely related taxa with one name. It is likely at least 3 to 4 different species, and further research may differentiate them. This species can reach 28 centimeter in total length, but most individuals are much smaller. It feeds on small fish, insects, and crustaceans. The next are the spiny rail species. These included the gourami, Polyssa laelia, Polyssa fasciata, Oreochromis mozambicus, Badis badis, Scamogil cascacia, Glossogobius gyrus, Chanda nama, Chanda baculis, Nandus nandus, Chandaranga. This is the native to Pakistan, India and Bangladesh. However, it has also been widely distributed outside of its native range. It inhabits slow-moving waters in streams and lakes. This species can reach a length of 8.8 centimeters. Male dwarf gouramis in the wild have diagonal strips of alternating blue and red colors. Females are silvery in color. Besides the difference in color, the sex can be determined by the dorsal fin. The male's dorsal fin is pointed, while the female's is rounded or curved. The second is the Trichogaster fasciata. Trichogaster fasciata is the largest gourami in its genus. It is an air-breathing fish, so that the aerial respiration is performed with the help of a pair of suprabranchial chambers, each containing a complicated labyrinth organ. Body is elongated and compressed. Mouth is small and slightly protrusible. Preorbital cirrus is found in young fish. The body color is greenish with oblique orange and bluish bars descending towards the backward from the back of the anal fin. The species has drawn attention for its scrumptious taste, contribution to nutrition, and its ornamental value as an aquarium fish. The next fish is the Mozambique tilapia. The Mozambique tilapia is an Oreochromine cichlid fish. It is native to southeastern Africa. Dull-colored, the Mozambique tilapia often lives up to a decade in its native habitats. It is popular fish for aquaculture. Due to human instructions, it is now found in many tropical and subtropical habitats around the globe, where it can become an invasive species because it is robust in nature. These same features make it a good species for aquaculture because it readily adapts to new situations. It is known as black tilapia in Colombia and blue kurper in South Africa. Now, the other fish is the Badis badis. Badis badis is also known as the blue perch or blue badis. It is a species of fish in the family Badidae of the order Anabantiformes. It is a small predatory fish that feeds on tiny invertebrates. The maximum length is around 8 centimeters. Sexual dimorphism depends on the fish's mood, with males displaying dark vertical bands on the flanks and blue fins while the female display little color. Historically, the two genera that now make up the Badidae, Badis and Dario, were placed in the family Nandidae. This is no longer the case. Badis badis is of slight commercial value as an aquarium fish. Camugil cascacia. Camugil cascacia is also belong to the same family. It is not the aquarium fish, but it is used for food and present in the Sri Lanka, Pakistan, India, Malaysia, and Myanmar. Glossogobius gureus. Glossogobius gureus, the tank goby, is a species of goby native to fresh, marine, and brackish waters from the Red Sea and East Africa through South Asia and the Indian Ocean to China, Australia, and the islands of the Pacific Ocean. This species can also be found in the aquarium trade. It is also known as the bar-eyed goby, flat-headed goby, and the gangetic tank goby. This is the glassy perchlet. The elongate glassy perchlet is a species of freshwater fish in the Asiatic glassfish family Ambassadii, and the order is Perciformes, the only species in the genus Chanda. It is native to an area of South Asia from Pakistan to Burma in the Indo-Malaya ecozone. The elongate glassy perchlet reaches a maximum total length of 11 centimeters. The species inhabits canals, ponds, streams, and flooded rice paddies in both fresh and brackish water, and is found in particular abundance during the rainy season. The species feed on mosquito larvae and worms and also eat the scales of other fishes. The eating of scales of other fishes is known as lepidophagy. The species may have potential use in controlling malaria and parasites. The fish are harvested and sold for food in local markets. Chanda bacillus is also belong to the same family. It is small in size and have no color. It is transparent and mostly used as aquarium fish. These are used as aquarium fish due to their beauty. The next is the Nandus nandus. Nandus nandus, commonly known as the gangetic leaf fish. It is a species of Asian leaf fish and native to South Asia and Indochina. They are common in slow-moving or stagnant bodies of water, including ponds, lakes, and flooded fields. Other common names of this species include mottled nandus and mud perch. They are commercially important and are highly prized as food fish, and they are also caught for the aquarium trade. Now the next is the Prambasia ranga. Prambasia ranga, commonly known as the Indian glassy fish, Indian glassy perch or Indian X-ray fish. It is a species of freshwater fish in the Asiatic glassfish family, Ambasidae of order Perciformes. It is native to an area of South Asia from Pakistan to Malaysia. The fish grows to a maximum overall length of 80 mm, and it occurs in standing water, especially in impoundments, and it breeds prolifically during the rainy season. The species feed crustaceans, annelid worms, and other invertebrates. It is in turn prey for large fish, including snakeheads. The Indian glassy is not important as a food fish for humans, but it is very common in aquarium trade. Now we will study about the exotic fishes. The exotic fishes consist on the brown trout, rainbow trout, a European carp, Cyprinus carpio or a common carp, Chinese carp, grass carp, silver carp, and big head carp. The brown trout is a European species of salmonid fish that has been widely introduced into suitable environments globally. It includes purely freshwater population, referred to as the riverine ecotype. The latter migrates to the ocean for much of its life and returns to fresh water only to spawn. Sea trout in Ireland and Britain have many regional names. Seaman in Wales, Finock in Scotland, Peel in the West Country, Mort in the northwest England, and white trout in Ireland. This is the rainbow trout. The rainbow trout is a trout and species of salmonid native to cold water, tributaries of the Pacific Ocean in Asia and North America. The steelhead is an andromous form of coastal rainbow trout that usually return to freshwater to spawn after living 2 to 3 years in the ocean. Freshwater forms that have been introduced into the Great Lakes and migrate into tributaries to spawn are also known as steelhead. Adult freshwater stream rainbow trout average between 1 and 5 or 0.5 and 2.3 kg, while lake-dwelling and andromous forms may reach 20 or 9 kg. Coloration varies widely based on subspecies, forms and habitat. Adult fish are distinguished by a broad reddish strip along the lateral line from gills to the tail, which is most vivid in breeding males. Wild-caught and hatchery-reared forms of this species have been transplanted and introduced for food and sport. Next is the common carp. The common carp or European carp is also known as the Cyprinus carpio. Is a widespread freshwater fish of eutrophic waters in lakes and large rivers in Europe and Asia. The native wild population are considered vulnerable to extinction by the International Union for Conservation of Nature, but the species has also been domesticated and introduced into environments worldwide. It is often considered a restrictive invasive species, being included in the list of the world's 100 worst invasive species. It gives its name to the carp family Cyprinidae. The Chinese carp or the grass carp is a large herbivorous freshwater fish species of the family Cyprinidae, and it is native to Eastern Asia with an original range from northern Vietnam to the Amur River on the Siberia-China border. It is cultivated in China for food, but was introduced in Europe and the United States for aquatic weed control, becoming the species of fish with the largest reported production in aquaculture globally, over 5 million tons per year. The grass carp is a fish of large, turbid rivers and associated floodplain lakes with a wide degree of temperature tolerance. Grass carp will enter reproductive condition and spawn at temperatures of 20 to 30 degrees. The second last is the silver carp. The silver carp is a species of freshwater cyprinid fish, a variety of Asian carp native to China and eastern Siberia. This species is also been introduced or spread by connected waterways to at least 88 countries around the world. The reason for importation was generally for use in aquaculture, but enhancement of wild fisheries and water quality control have also been intended on occasion. In some of these places, the species is considered an invasive species. The silver carp reaches an average length of 60 to 100 centimeter, with a maximum length of 140 centimeter and weight of 50 kg. And the last exotic species is the big-head carp. It is a species of freshwater fish, one of several Asian carps. It is one of the most intensively exploited fishes in aquaculture, with an annual worldwide production of over 3 million tons in 2013, principally from China. The big-head carp has a large, scaleless head, a large mouth, and eyes located very low on the head. Adults usually have a mottled silver-gray coloration. It is a large fish. A typical length is 60 centimeter and maximum observed size of 146 centimeter and the weight 40 kg. Big-head carp are native to the large rivers and associated floodplain lakes of Eastern Asia. The big-head carp has a very fast growth rate, which makes it a lucrative aquaculture fish. Unlike the common carp, big-head carp are primarily filter feeders and they preferentially consume zooplanktons and phytoplanktons and detritus.